Did you know that 68.5% of adults in the U.S. are either overweight or obese? These are strategies to decreasing and preventing obesity in the U.S. When dealing with an issue like obesity, we must identify the problem, how it affects our community and ourselves, and what we can do to prevent obesity and decrease that rate. After doing research on obesity, I want to explain these strategy steps and solutions to the problem. First, let's talk about how obesity can affect ourselves and our community. Obesity means the excess amount of body fat, and it is widespread and continues to be a leading public health issue here in the U.S. 34.9% of adults in the U.S. are either obese or overweight, and 30.4% of children in the U.S. are obese. This chart describes the increase in obesity from 1960 to 2010. The blue line represents obese people, and the purple line represents very obese. This side represents the percentage of obesity, and this is the time. You see here that 13% in 1960 of people were obese, and that increased almost doubled to 35% in 2010. And on the very obese line, it started at 2% out of the 13, and then increased to 7% out of the 35%. 1 in 3 adults in the U.S. are considered obese. Being obese can give a very high chance of having health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and high blood pressure. Now that we have stated the problem and seen how it can affect us, we will discuss the strategies on what we can do to help. There are many strategies and ways to help prevent obesity. Telling people to eat healthy and exercise more is not enough. First, we have to understand the causes and consequences of obesity, which I have already mentioned can cause health problems. Ask yourselves, what factors to our society and daily lives contribute to unhealthy eating and irregular exercise? According to the National Heart and Lung and Blood Institute, unhealthy habits start during childhood. Parents and families should encourage children to make good diet decisions and be active. Currently, there are 140 communities that are participating in a program called We Can. It offers fun activities and tips for parents to encourage a healthy lifestyle for their children. To wrap things up, these strategies are used to influence the prevention and decrease obesity in the U.S. We discussed the problem, how it affects us and our communities, and what we can do to prevent and decrease the obesity rate. One thing that I read in my research was that obesity can cause a lot of health problems for yourself, but it can also be prevented by eating healthy and losing weight. With people that have high blood pressure, it can decrease by losing just 10 pounds and eating healthy. I hope my speech has informed you on the issue we have here in the U.S. and to work together to help make us better and a healthier nation. Thank you.